Okay, so now we're going to do a stream um, about the hotel, Japanese hotel, Love Hotel in Kashiwazaki. It's called the Gorilla in the Forest, or Mori no Gorira. And we're going to explore and watch a video that me and my wife did exploring this hotel, abandoned hotel. I mean, they're abandoned. It's been abandoned since 2009, I believe. So let's take a look here. Let's dive in before we explore our video, and I'm going to walk through the video, and then we're going to, at the end, we're going to watch some other videos related to it by other Japanese explorers, and some interesting things we found along the way, and some interesting something interesting that this one explorer found, that there's might be a connection to these other abandoned hotels, love hotels, but we will see. Let's see. I need to go to my channel real quick on Kick. I want to see if it's going okay. For some reason, let's see. Why is it not working with it? Let me refresh that F5. Give me a second here. Anyway, let's take a look. Let's get in here. Okay, I think it's going. I want to make sure. Yeah, there we go. Good, we got it. Okay, so let's read. All right, so it says Gorilla in the Forest. Gorilla in the Forest. Address is in Kashiwazaki City, Niigata Prefecture. It's among abandoned hotels and other lodgings. And it gets a score, really bad score, like 1 star. I don't know why. Evaluation 3. Let's see. Look, there it is on the map. Let me zoom out a little bit. Some really crazy stuff we found in there. It's really strange. And some other Japanese explorer found something very interesting. We'll get into that towards the end. Let's see. There it is on the map. This is Route 8, or Hachigo-sen it's called. And there's the train line above that. And here's where the hotel is located. And apparently this hotel, let's read here. It was established, it was constructed, they started constructing around May 1962 and was finished around 1975. I believe it really opened in 1970. And it closed in 2009. So it consists of 3 two-story buildings. What's left now are just 2 two-story buildings. Each hotel, I think there's like 15 of them, I think, or 12. Each has a garage port underneath it. You'll see, and the guest rooms on the second floor. So the garages are on the garage ports are at the bottom, and at the top are the rooms where the guests stay. So the rates run from, if you just want a short break, in a Love Hotel, about 3,500 yen. So that's about like, yeah, no, 30 under $30 maybe. This is back in the old days, before it closed in 2009. That 7,000 yen for an entire overnight stay, and if you want an all-day stay, including night, is about $120. So it was listed in the telephone directory from 1993 to 2009, but it is closed around 2009. We don't know why it closed. Maybe just poor business. I don't know. I have no idea. It has been mentioned as abandoned since at least 2011. And it is, yes, it is already in a state of decay. It is really decayed. There's one part of one of the administrative part of the building. It's really bad shape, where they had the offices and where the office work. Walls are peeling more than that. The whole thing is decrepit. You'll see. So Gorilla Forest, Gorira no Mori, or Mori no Gorira. You can't read the sign anymore. It's gone. Oh, my wife and I went there once, and just drive in the road, the driveway, kind of, and just left. You know, kind of getting off weird vibes there. We just left. We need to go exploring. See, let's see. It still exists. So, okay, here's some pictures. Let's take a look at what it looks like now before we get to the video. Okay, so that's what it looks like nowadays. Yeah, boy. And apparently, the 2 middle rooms there, or the middle building there, it's there was a fire. We don't know what caused it. Over here on the right, you see on the right side is the administrative part with I think there are 2 rooms upstairs, and down here is where the office is with the people work. You'll see. Let's see. Okay, I guess. Oh, now it goes over there. Okay, takes a minute. That's what it looks like from the sky. This is the garage ports under here. And there's another garage port there, and then there's the offices to the right. Okay. There's where the offices are. This is one room, 11. And upstairs, I think, there's another one, but I just see one carport here. And here's at the bottom 2 windows, bottom right 2 windows, their administration. Over here is the right part, I guess, where they go enter the office and go through here. There's file cabinets, and there's like you can, in one of the old videos, you can see like a schedule of the workers' phone numbers. And there's where we went, 1817. Oh, there was more rooms of that. 20? That's from a distance. That's the sign where the sign used to be. You can see the hotel in the background. This here is a sign that indicates it's a mountain trail. And yeah, there's lots of little mountaineers that find these cool little trails you can explore around the mountains. And yeah, and they're designated for mountaineers. So this is an interesting little trail. I haven't been on it yet. I'd like to go up there. Sounds kind of interesting. And there's another part. There's another look at the offices. There's another look at the offices. And okay, is that it? Let's see. Yep. Okay. All right, that's it. That's the end of it. So now let's watch our video, and I'll talk you through the video, and then we're going to go through about several other videos that were recorded. You can see what it looked like 8 years ago, and compared to what it looks like now, and what they found about 8 years ago, which is really interesting. What they found, very suspicious. What's going on there? What happened there? Or not? But we'll see. I'll show you. Okay, here's our video. I have the volume down at low so you don't hear our voices because you might get in trouble. So you can see here at the beginning, in the middle of the screen is that mountain trail they indicate. You can see where there's sort of a path that goes straight up into the forest. And then over here in front of the mountain trail is a hole. You don't want to go down there. You fall down there and die probably. I don't know, maybe a cave. If you're a cave explorer, maybe. Hey. So this is the road that's in front of it. So here it goes. So sorry for the shaky camera. I didn't stabilize it. So there's the view of the hotel from below the road. And there's the road leading up to the hotel. So it's kind of discreet. Yeah, it's away from the main road. There's the side road we're on here. See, that goes to nowhere. There's my car. And then the Route 8 is more to the left. So there we're going to go walking up this road here, which leads up to the decrepit abandoned hotel. At night, it'd probably be pretty cool to go up, you know. Sorry for the shaky cam. It doesn't last that long. It's just I'm walking, and I didn't know how to stabilize the video. Whoopie-doo. Sue me. I don't care. So enjoy the nausea. Enjoy the nausea. So it should be fun. Get nausea. My wife is waiting up there, but I blur her out because we don't want to get in trouble for anything. Some of these places you probably shouldn't be. I mean, if there's like a fence around it, and it says like no trespassing, you'll get shot. Yeah, don't go there. Yeah, it's really getting bad here, but it stabilizes once we get into the parking lot there. So the main road will go up to another. It splits off. You'll see it splits off. One goes to the right where there's like a shack full of farmer. I guess a farm. There used to be a pond near there. I guess I don't know. And there's a wild boar trap. We'll see the wild boar trap in a minute. You can skip through this. It's just a road. Let me see. Where's my other mouse? Okay, let me skip through.
Take a look at the.
And yeah, there it is. There you go. Okay, we get to the top. Now, do I go to the right? I can always skip back. That's what it looks like just about a week ago. That's where I just came from. And over here is the right over here. And see, there's like a parking lot, and over here used to be a pond, I think. And that's where there's a shack in the distance, and there's a wild boar trap over here to the right. It says danger, might get caught, but we're not wild boar. Nice little creek.
You never know what the hell you'll find up in these.
Yeah, there's the wild boar trap there to the right.
These buildings and facilities may
Sorry for the shakiness. You'll throw up. That's fine. Just let me know. Just let me know in the chat if you did, and then we'll make a sticker out of it if we're watching on Kick. Hey, so now we're gonna go back. Let's head back to the hotel. Now we're actually gonna go into the hotel, and there's the side there, and this road. I don't know. I think it's just a parking lot. Yeah, the farmers just park right here. This used to be the office. This right here on the right side here that we're looking at is the shed, the entrance.
Here we go.
Okay, so So now, oh great, now I got that big blurry thing in the square. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so that's the entrance to the office, and this is the first hotel, as you can see here. Let's see. Yeah, lots of tires in there. And this is the little collection on the right side is the little box where you put your money in. They try to keep it discreet, you know. It's private, you know, it's supposed to be private. A little privacy. You find a bike in here. There's a foldable, collapsible bike in here. There's an old tractor tire. People, the odd garbage you see in here will be garbage that just people will just drive up here and just throw their garbage in here because they have nowhere to put it. Because they have a really strict policy about how they deal with garbage in Japan. I don't know if you've ever seen these garbage charts, how they schedule the garbage. Sometimes it's a real pain in the ass. And you don't know what to do with some of this stuff. And no one wants to keep it on their house for such a long time. So eventually they may just come here and just dump it in here in this garage. Why not? They're just going to get rid of it anyway. That's someone else's problem. Yeah, let's see. What else? A fertilized bag of fertilizer. An old toilet there to the right. I go through the office here, but the office, yeah, there's not much left in the office. You'll see in an older video, you can actually see the workers' phone numbers on there. We'll get to that later in the video. Okay. Let's see. That's the hotel number 11. That's funny. It goes to like 19 or something, but there's no 19 rooms here. This is the office. This is the entrance to the office where the workers used to work. Coming in. Wow. And upstairs is probably another room, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't go upstairs. The whole fucking thing was just collapsed. You couldn't. It was this part was very dangerous. I don't know why this part got so damaged, but it always just there's the office there. No desks. They're gone. Their computers. They're gone. And let's see. Oh, an old tape. Yeah, of course, you got to find an old VHS tape. Yeah, just dump it over there. That wasn't there before. You'll see the older videos. There's nothing down here. Old light bulbs, just a lot of junk. There's a shelf, do work. There's the old bento bag down there. Let's see, what do we got here? That's the office there to the left. That's the office to the left. And there's this jacket. There's a lot of there's old bento box. Yeah, old broken tele. You see a lot of broken tele. People bring their old TVs here, just dump them in the. Yep, right back there. Let me pause it. Right. In the back of that wall there used to be in an older video. You could clearly see the workers' phone numbers and a schedule on the back of the wall. Just kind of an old plastic file cabinet. But this whole office here has been ransacked and destroyed. The whole thing's been collapsed. But this is the office area where they worked. It's separated by this curtain in the middle. And there's a mirror there. You can check yourself out. And as we go exploring some more into the office, I try to go there as much as there's still a bento box I threw over there. Yeah. If you want it, clean it up. It's yours. You can find all kinds of cool stuff. There's an old fuse box. I wanted to make sure there's no electricity. You never know. Yeah. Sure, it may have been abandoned since 2009, but there could be some current going through there. So I wanted to check that box to make sure they're not going to get electrocuted. You never know. It's like that in Japan when you go walking around off the trail sometimes, and you'll see like what it looks like an abandoned shack or something. Could be like a water pump that's used for the irrigation near a farm. It's so weird. I mean, you walk around and see these indiscriminate buildings that look like junk, just rusty things. And you open up, there's like a fuse box, the lights on, and you're going, hey, wait a minute, this is power. This actually works, but you wouldn't even know it. Yeah. So anyway, enough of that rant. Let's get on the inside here. This is so they did their business, office business. And over there, I managed to walk. There's some old TVs. Yeah, some of the older, they have an older video of this, and you can see the file cabinet. Hey, there's an old communication box there. I'm not sure if that's new or old. Yeah, that's dangerous shit, man. That roof can just collapse on you. Yeah, real careful with these abandoned places. Let's see. We're going back in here. We go a little bit further. We go back in. Oh, there's a little bathroom there, I think. Yeah, this place has been ransacked. Ramshackled. What the fuck that means. Old toilet, yeah. What's back here? I forgot. Old fire hydrant to the left. It's gone. Looks like, yeah. This is what this. Is that a refrigerator? Yeah, that's a refrigerator, all right. And there's a sink. So that was the break room. And there's the stairs that go up, and you don't even. Yeah, it's dangerous. If you're ever in Kashiwazaki and you find this hotel and you want to explore it, this room particularly is very dangerous. I was very careful where I was walking. You can't really see. I'm trying to see. There's an old desk. It's been totally destroyed. I see an old fan. There's an old plug adapter on the table. There's an old table. Some boxes stuff, but that's it. The schedule board is gone. And that is wow. Yeah. There's a plastic cabinet. You want that? Hey, you can do that. There's an old yeah, it looks like okay. For some reason, someone threw one of these safety barriers in there. Hey, why not? Get rid of your junk, throw it in these places. Yeah, this room here, this office right here is completely destroyed. Can't really enter from the back. You'll see. It's impossible. What else is down there? I see any old computers? No, I think there was a computer here at one time, but I don't remember.
You can't get up there.
Old tractor wheel in there. Yeah, I had to blur that out. All right, so we're going to be leaving the office area. We're going to be going into the we're going to go into the main hotel now, the main rooms, and you'll see what we found in there. Some weird shit, and there's even weirder shit we found in an much older video, 8-year-old video. Some weird shit. So there's some shit going on in this place. There's my bag of tools. Always bring tools. Okay, we finished exploring that office area. Now let's go into the hotel. Yeah, we saw this already. Let me,
Old bicycle.
yeah, old bike. I skipped stuff. There's old bike, foldable, collapsible bike. There's some, I don't know what the hell that is. Some old, okay.
Old heater.
And tires and there's some staircases you cannot go up. I didn't go up this one. I waited to go up to the next one. I should have gone up there. But when you look at the roof, though, look at the floor. Oh, there's another video, of course. A couple of those lying around. They expect Love Hotel. Yeah, look at the floor. You want to go up there? Yeah, I'm not going to go up there. I don't think even in the older videos that they went up to that room. Yeah. Go up there, you fall through the floor. That's bad news. Okay. So let's see. The old chair. Okay, not much is there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh, plates. Of course. Old Chinaware. Wow, look at that. Most of it's broken, but I don't know. Again, people just dump this stuff here. Why not? A good way to get rid of it. There's probably some other crap in here. Here's where these two other parts of the building were burnt down, and I don't even know why. Because the rest of the building isn't even damaged. This part of the building is barely damaged up here, but the other office building isn't damaged very much. So it's kind of weird that these two little buildings here were just burnt down, and none of the other buildings were touched. Just barely touched. Yeah, see? Used to be. So I went around the back to see if I could go around to enter the office room from the back, but I couldn't. There's just so much water, and there's like a little creek running there. Now, see, the side of that building doesn't show like burn damage, really, just a little bit there. No, it doesn't show any. Yeah, that's just really weird. Okay, anyway, I don't want to speculate too much, but yeah, I couldn't even make it there. That was the office there, or the bath. It looks like there was the bathroom there. I couldn't walk through there. Too much, too dangerous. You might sink because it's really muddy. It had been raining the night before, and so just as we were leaving, it was raining again. So, yeah, the mud around there is not good. So anyway, that's it for that part. Now let's go over to the hotel parts and see what they're like inside. Yep, burnt down to the ground. Yeah, there's a lot of abandoned buildings here in Japan. You can find a lot of them. and you go exploring. There's even a website that's dedicated to abandoned anything, sports facilities, tunnels, um, old hotels like this, or schools. And a lot of people go explore them. But now we're going to head into the rooms, and we find some interesting things in here. Let's put it that way. And there was in the older video, there's even more interesting things about what they found. Okay, so there's room 16, 17, 18. There's the garages filled with televisions.
Was it a real fire or just?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is this a real fire, or did someone cause this fire? Was it arson? I'd love to try to find the fire report about it. There's the old graffiti there. I don't know what that means. Some gangs, maybe. Yeah, that's the thing. You never know what you find in these places. You find a lot of old televisions, but the thing is, I know you won't find in these abandoned buildings, but you won't find any squatters.
Let's take a look.
Maybe animals. See, in the older video, in one of the older videos, there are rabbit droppings. So there's probably there are a family of rabbits that were living here at one time, but not anymore. I don't see the rabbit droppings anymore.
I hope there's nobody up there.
There's the rabbit poop. See, it's not there. The rabbit poop is all gone.
Yeah, I knew it.
And we walk back here. This is, like I said, people just throw their junk here. Tires. They have no place to get. Like old tanks of like paint thinner, it looks like. Light bulbs too. That's yeah. Oh, there's an old. I didn't see this old water heater thing. Didn't see that the first time.
Oh, motorcycle.
Let's see. Old bicycle, motorcycle helmet. A lot of light bulbs they threw in there. A lot of light bulbs. Not sure if it's the owner or if it was just other people. There's an old rice cooker we found back there, and it was not used. Okay, I go up this way. You can see the stairway is not so dangerous. It's still pretty stable. Let's go on here. I don't go up there till later. I explore the garages first. See, she points to the rice maker, and apparently it was still in good shape.
I think it is a rice cooker.
Old Tiger rice warmer or cooker, and yeah, it probably still works. I just snagged it and then took it back home with this. Now the scene, the floor, the balcony. Over there's a nice hallway. Nice hallway, nothing down there to see. Into the road, Jack. Yep. And it looked like it was in good shape. I was really tempted to take that back because it was still wrapped in plastic. Then I go through the back of this other garage.
Nothing over here.
You guys might want to stay tuned to the end here because what we find is some pretty weird shit in here. I wasn't expecting to find this, what we found. And I wasn't expecting in the older videos, too, what they found. So stay to the end, folks. Stay all the way. Hang in there. You can do it. Sorry for the shaky, nauseated cam, but don't worry about it. Okay, there's old TV sets. We already saw that. And what else is back here? What are the remains of the fire? Okay, so let's head back.
That's about it. Just waterlogged behind here.
Nothing back there.
Forest.
Yep. It's a nice little area. Yeah, there's lots of little forest around there, a little trail. There's a mountaineering trail. So, and okay, let's get out of here. Let's go to the next one. We'll go to the next carport, and then we'll come back to the middle carport and work our way for the middle. There's nothing there. Nothing there.
Well,
Very windy that day, and it was really causing the doors to slam shut. Yeah, you couldn't. Don't go that way. Lots of shattered glass.
the middle stairs looks better.
Okay. And thankfully, I mean, like I said, I found an older version of this hotel, and it was still in a better state than this. It is, yeah, you could tell it looked much nicer back in the old days. But it's an old hotel.
This one doesn't look
Okay.
too bad.
So now we're gonna go upstairs, and this is the drop box there. Oh, the bill. That says the bill box. Put the bill in there. Bill me. And that's a nameplate. I can't even read that. Are those even real letters? I don't think there's even really katakana or not. Can't tell. All right, so this is the most stable place I can think of. So it's like naturally, before I'm going up there, I am a little bit worried because I don't know what the hell we're gonna find up there. I have no idea. I hope I don't find a body or anything. You never know. You find like a dead animal in there. You know, that's what I mean. You go up. Nah. So I was a little bit apprehensive. I was like, shit, I gotta go up here. What's up here? I don't know. I don't want to find any corpses or anything or like that. Someone now. Okay, let's see. This time we're going down the hall. Is this the first room I go into, or what? I don't remember. So go down the hall. Look to my right. That's where we came. There's the old electronic box. That's interesting. That electronic communication box has been there, has not moved. You'll see in the older 8-year-old video, that box hasn't moved. No one even touched it. We're not touching that rusty thing. Okay, so the wind is blowing the door open and shut, so that's fun. Adds to the creepy atmosphere to it. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I noticed in this box was this picture, neatly rolled up, in perfect condition. And I had to blur out the picture because it's very sexually explicit. Who that would be? And it was a picture of one of the, I was going to say contestants, but one of the customers in there. And it was just lying in this box here, rolled up in nice, perfect paper. It was an old picture. It was an old picture. But why wasn't in this box like this in perfect condition? Hope they're not still here. And looks like someone had actually been in this closet. That little pink thing wasn't there before. Okay, so before I go into this room, I check the closet. There we go in the closet, and there's nothing in there. Just some Christmas shit, ornaments. Oh, there's the wreath on the ground. That wasn't moved. So just nothing in there, really. If you want some old pencil boxes. Nothing important in there. Yeah, they're all yours. Come get them. Let's go in that. And some Christmas ornaments, little Christmas trees. Okay, so now we're going to go into the first room. What do we find? Okay, this is the first room. So we see to the left here, we see a refrigerator. Pay-as-you-go refrigerator. You put your money in there and you get out the items. There's a bathroom there. Yeah. Begets? Oh, wow. And, okay. So this is the drawer's already open. So you'll see what I find in the drawer. So I already find something kind of weird in here. So go around the side of the bed. The bed is here with shattered glass over the bed. Old Love Hotel. And over to the right, oh, there's 2 cigarette butts right there. And matches. And there's the old refrigerator, and I guess that other machine was like a vending machine with condiments. Cigarette butts, there they are, with the matches. 2 different cigarette butts. Now, that wasn't there before. Yeah, these guys were just sitting here smoking. Some people came here. 2 different people came in here and just smoked some cigarettes for whatever reason. I don't get it. Why would you come into this decrepit place and hang out here? This is like an old condiment machine, I guess. Sandwiches, maybe? I don't know. Table. I do a little more thorough job of exploring these rooms compared to the other. There's my car. That bridge over there to the right is Route 8. All right. So now, here's what I find in the drawer. Well, I picked up the blanket first. Oh, blanket. Ugh. Okay. I'm just trying to look. I'm pause it from time. Okay. I'm looking on the bed. Okay, that's the vibration, I guess, the massage bed. And look at the drawer. Look at what we find in the drawer. What that drawer has been opened compared to the old. Oh, so someone's okay. So here we have a picture. Let me go back for a second. See if I can pause it just at the right moment. Lots of ghosts, you might say. Nothing back there. Nothing over there. Great. Oops, did I go? Oh, there we go. There's 2 pictures in the drawer. Sorry, went forward instead of backward. Okay. So this picture, does this look like the inside? This is just a woman putting makeup on. She's got curlers in. But is this the hotel room? This doesn't look like the hotel room. Oh, maybe. Wait, there's a chair. Trying to look behind her if it is the hotel room. This very room. Because I'm just kind of wondering where these pictures came from. Because they're in very perfect condition. They're like printed on the paper felt kind of oily like fax paper. So it's printed on. So I don't know how they took these pictures in this love hotel. I don't get how they did it. There was another picture. I think it's the same woman. And this picture, the same woman, she's outside. I had to cut some of this stuff out because. Yeah, there's a better picture of her. Now, is that the Love Hotel? No. This doesn't look like the Love Hotel at all. This looks like somebody's house. Here's windows, but this isn't windows to the Love Hotel. Underneath here are sexually explicit pictures. And I had to edit those out. But look at it. This is like her house or something. You know, I'm just kind of wondering, you know, as we look at the other picture we see of this, I'm sure it's the same woman. I wonder where these pictures came from. That one right there. This is in front of her house. This is not in front of the Love Hotel. And under here is the sexually explicit pictures. And there's some writing up here. I didn't get a chance to read it. I don't know why. So I'm just kind of wondering. It looks like someone got these pictures from her house and then maybe inside her room, not the Love Hotel, and then put them together in a montage and then printed them out on some fax paper and wrote something on top. And where do they come from? Why are they in this drawer? It's weird. And why was one picture out in the basket in the hallway, just sitting in there in perfect condition, not even weathered, like someone had just put it there just recently? So this is clearly a picture of her house because you could see in the background the two pillars where they hang the clothes, like she was going to hang clothes. Almost kind of looks like she's going to the bathroom. Looks like a garden. Another picture, she's clearly in her own house doing makeup. So I have no idea. That's yeah, weird, creepy pictures like that. What the hell is it doing in there? And no one else in the older videos found that. I had to open all the drawers to see if there's anything else in there. Because that was just weird. That's the. See, I'm kind of wondering what this electronic device box is. It's got like a digital display on it. Then it's got some buttons here to push. For what? Cameras? I didn't see any cameras anywhere in the walls or anything. Yeah. I don't know what the heck. It's just, yeah. Is it part of the bed? I can't tell because the other bed, there's a clearer picture. Oh, it's got numbers on it. I wonder if these could be cameras. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 7 buttons on it. I wonder. I don't see where you would print the paper out if you do take pictures, but that clearly those pictures were taken at her house. Yeah. I tried to open the drawer, but I couldn't. There's a broken mirror, but she wasn't sitting in front of that mirror. She was sitting in that mirror in front. See, these windows are different. Not the same windows, not the same room. Now go to the next room, and we see the same similar situation. We have a different color bed. You know, this old pink bed. There's the toilet again. Nothing interesting about this. None of the doors had those signs on them. Let's see. Yeah, not much is in this room. Yeah, there's the box again. This time the box is in the middle of the headboard with the massage buttons. But where are the cameras? If those buttons indicate 7 cameras, where are they? You can hear the wind blowing. Found some old candy box that someone had been in this room. Yes, someone else had been in this room. 2 people were in the other room with the pictures. And then 1 person was in this room. There's the attic. Nothing's up there, though. I tried to put the camera up in there. I couldn't really see anything. We're almost done here. We got about 3 minutes left. And what else do we find in here? That's about it. Oh, I looked at the candy. What kind of... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that was recent. Someone had just been there.
I don't know. That's why we do this.
Window. There's the mirror
Who was it belong
and a
to?
sink and something else. And did we go to one other room? Oh, no, that's it. I think we explored all 3 rooms.
Oh, we can just go back down that way.
So the very far, there's, okay, that's the room. We saw this in another.
Couch.
That was the room we already went in. No, it was a different room. This one has a couch this time. Same old situation. The bathroom's back there, the closet. There's nothing in these closets, already checked. I cut some of this footage out. There's old tissue box. There's a couch in this one.
Kind of the
This
same
bed is
old-
slightly skewed. It's got the same control panel on it.
No squatters in here.
No, that's what I said. No squatters in here.
But it looks like somebody
Yeah, there's that control panel in the middle.
been in here recently because that little package
Yeah.
of candy.
Someone had been there recently. Those cigarette butts were new.
Or whatever that was. There was like a package.
Now, do I see any cameras on the walls?
Breast mint or
I see
something?
lights, but I don't even see if that is a control panel for cameras. I don't see the cameras anywhere.
Just the wind.
I see light. There's a little teacup there in the back there.
Here, well, that's
No
it.
cameras any located.
Coffee kit.
I'm trying to pause it at certain points.
Oh, nice.
Okay, and the door there's my bag of goodies again. And the door gets slammed shut because of the wind.
The door keeps slamming because it's so vindy.
I hope I was be able to
Probably
get
has
out. Let me go back 10 seconds. I want to see that thing on the wall.
The door keeps slamming because it's so vindy.
Oh, that's just a thermostat with the remote control. Okay, just want to make sure. All right, I get out, and now we exit. So we got a minute for it. So that's it. We explored all the rooms pretty thoroughly. We found those weird pictures of, I'm pretty sure it's maybe the same woman, and they're taken at her house.
Crap.
It's not taken at the Love
Bring my
Hotel.
umbrella either.
So I don't know those pictures came from. And they were in perfect condition, just sitting in the drawer.
And whatever's left.
We'll watch. We're gonna watch an older video after we're done with this, and we'll see what we can see what the hotel actually looked like.
So someone could have come up
8
here,
years
a
ago.
farmer or something.
Much better condition, of course, but what he finds some really creepy shit in there. There's some other stuff that was there that wasn't in my video, wasn't there at the time. We did it over a week ago, so let's finish it off here. So I head back to the car, and that's about it. So yeah, so interesting things. We found nothing like amazing. Like we didn't find like old Famicom or anything like that, or old video games. If we did, I would have taken it. That's about it, I think. Okay, we're back at square one again. We're back at the beginning, where the mountain trail goes, and now, okay, this is the mountain trail, and this is the trail to the right. It goes up there. Now, it could be that someone that went in that room could have been a mountaineer, but yeah. But why would he mess with it? See, that's the thing that was weird about the pictures, that there are 3 pictures in that drawer, and 2 of them were left in the drawer. One of the other pictures were taken out and dropped in a basket in that hallway. And I was kind of wondering, who would do that? You know, why would you do that? There's 3 pictures in there, in that drawer, with sexually explicit pictures at the bottom, and at the top is a picture of the woman in front of the mirror at her house, and another picture of the same woman at her house in the backyard or something. But they took the one picture out and put it in the basket out in the hallway, and they're all in like perfect condition, like it was just put there, or maybe somehow a miracle survived the last almost 20 years or 10 years. 10 years? No, almost 20 years. It's 2025, so it closed in 2009. So yeah, somehow these pictures were in that good condition for that long. Weird.
Yeah.
And that's the hole. You know, I got you fall down that.
Was that a hole?
Okay,
I'm gonna fall down there.
so now we're gonna look at. There's my little car. And that car there passing there, that's Route 8. So you just make a right into this driveway here, and you just walk up where we just went.
Panoramic.
into the hotels. And there's a dead end. Sometimes you see people parked just around the corner there, the dead end, doing something. Who knows? Maybe the same thing. I don't know. And there's the hotels from the bottom.
Let's shut this thing off because it's
Shaky camera. All right. A little cold out here. That's it. So that's it for the video, our video. So we explored it. The video is originally like 30 minutes long, so we explored it much longer than the other people did. So now we're going to look at another perspective of the hotel, but this time from this guy, this Japanese guy. You could see here what the hotel originally looked like. Mostly, it's not in bad shape. These three rooms in the middle, this whole thing was burnt to the ground. Excuse me, for some reason. We don't know if it was an accident or arson. We have no idea. And wait till you see the shit we found. I wasn't expecting to find this here. So we'll watch this Japanese guy's footage. This is 8 years ago. Yeah. Oh, there's the sign right there. That's the original sign. That wasn't there. Yeah. And apparently there's rabbit droppings. There's a family of rabbits over there. There's what the old sign looked like. There's the rabbit droppings. There's a kotatsu, sports bags, jersey. This stuff wasn't there when we went. Pringles can. You go upstairs and much better shaped. I think this is the original one before it was burnt down. He's going to go right upstairs. Holy shit. Pretty much almost everything's the same as when we went. Oh, like there it is. Old sign. You know what this sign says? It says the cult of the sun. And this is the sun cult symbol. And the other door has something else. This door, this is an old sticker. This was put on here by the hotel owner. No, this shit's crazy. Hold on, for some reason my stream key somehow got reset on Kick. Oh no, there it goes. It's back to normal. That's it. That's a sun cult symbol. And this is the old sticker. You can tell it's old. It's been on there. And this was torn down. Oh no. If this is the two buildings that were burnt down, now that's some weird shit. Why were these buildings burnt down with these cult symbols on here? This is the first one we find. So let's continue on. This is the cult symbol. And what's it called? The Taiyo no Kyodon. Taiyo no Kyodon. It gets weird. Yeah. That's some weird shit. Why is that on the door? So apparently these two love hotels here had these stickers on the doors. Yeah, see these two. This is the hotel that got burnt down. Interestingly. Where's the door? He gets all scared. Ah, the wind blowing. Let's go. There's old refrigerator, not so old. Oh, on the left side over there is triangle mirrors. Are those triangle mirrors? Are those cameras? That's a mirror. Yeah, that's a mirror. And look how much better shape the beds are in. Those are the drawers. Hey. Okay, that dresser is moved more forward than when we went in. If this is the same room. The TV set. What do you think might happen here? Let's see. This is the same closet I looked into. No, it's not. Ow. My leg. Okay, so this... Only one of those rooms had the cult symbol on this hotel. Yeah. We didn't go in this one. Oh, slippers. Yeah. That's the old vending machine kind of thing. There's the couch. That wasn't there. TVs. Nothing else. I'm trying to see if I can see anything else in here this guy found. Okay. It gets weirder too, because wait to the end. You see what this other Japanese, oh, that's a fresh television. Exciting. Wait till you see what the other guys found. Lots of rabbit poop. Man, I wish I would have gone here when it was like in this state. So that was the first one. There's the old TVs.
急に誰か来たりしないよな。
Yeah.
別にこっち。
Okay. Same old TVs.
いやー、
I don't see any camera technology.
なんだこれ。不法投棄場になっ
What
て
I
るの
said
か。
too. What is this? Okay, going up to the next set of hotel rooms. Oh,
車で
better.
こうやってあんま目立たないと
Wait until you see what he finds next. We've already found the symbol on the door that was put there by the hotel management. And da-dum, there it is again. This is Ski no Kyodan, the cult of the moon. That wasn't there when we went. And you could tell this old sticker because they tried to tape the sign back up with this gum tape.
これは初めて見る
Yeah.
な。開かない。
So these two rooms, I think, were the ones that were burnt down with the cult symbols on them.
開かないならいい。
There's the basket with no picture in it. All right, let's go on here. See what he finds compared to my video.
あれ風で自然になったんだよな。誰かが入っ
Yeah, this is the area we went up to, but the sticker wasn't on the door of the cult, the cult of the moon cult.
たわけじゃないよね。
So this is deliberately
誰
done
か
by
が
the
こうだ
hotel
ったんでしょ
manager. The sticker's gone on that door. This is the room I went in. Okay? Doors, a little bit. There's the bathroom. And it's interesting, the bathroom tiles have some weird cult shapes on it.
開かない。なんだよな。
What?
こっちは冷たいな。
There's the Christmas box stuff. And,
あら、こっちは植えるか。
yeah,
じゃあ、
yeah,
最。
goes that way.
じゃあ、最。
See, I wanted him to go and look at this chest of drawers right here. I wanted really this Japanese guy to walk over there and look in there, see if those pictures are in there. Because that drawer is really a jar. If correct me if I'm wrong, it might be different. It might be more than us. So I don't know if those pictures are in there. I wish he would have looked in there. Because if the pictures weren't in there, I would have been really concerned that if someone had brought those pictures with them and put them in there to try to hide something. But and you don't know. You don't know.
ここまで入るか。いや
Damn,
ー、
I didn't look in the drawer. The mirror is shattered just like
目
ours.
立たないからってやりたい放題だ。
It's like in our video.
さあ、
No cigarette butts. Like he didn't look in the drawer. What in the bathroom?
まあ、こん
I
な
try to
ね。
see the tiles. Yeah. It match the symbol.
なるほどな。
So both of these hotel areas have just those two rooms have the cult symbols on them. That
さ
wasn't
て
there before.
こんなもんかな。
That wasn't there when we.
じゃあ、
That's the basket on the ground, and they contain that picture. Well, you can tell these walls are much better shaped than.
誰か来ないうちに帰りますか。
Yeah.
あのタイヤの跡をつけた人が
No one's coming,
来
so let's
たら
get out
困
of
る
here.
からね。じゃあまた次回。
Exactly.
さあ、もう一軒ぐらい行けたらいいな。それでは。
Okay, so that's his video. That's what he found. So he found those two rooms with the cult symbols written on both of those separate hotel rooms. Let me check something at the beginning. Okay, so the three hotels here were the ones that were burnt down. Did he go in that first one? Let me see if he goes in the first one. That's the office building. He didn't go into the office building. Too bad. I wanted to see the office building. Let's see what was in there. He didn't go in there. There's a little sign. Is this the first hotel? Listen. Yeah. That's between. This is the one. This the one he's going to go into first with the cult of the sun symbol on it is the one that got burnt down. Yeah, there's the rabbit. Lots of rabbits. Let me see. Yeah, he goes right upstairs and finds the. There it is. Yeah. All right. So if anybody, it's really fucking creepy when you see that on a door, on a hotel door like that. That's creepy shit. I mean, if you go to the description page of this hotel, it doesn't describe the hotel like this, like some cult thing. It doesn't describe this way, but this clearly this is put on by the management. They wanted to declare this room is the cult of the sun, and over there is the cult of the moon. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's continue on. So the next video we're going to go to is a little bit newer. That's from 2016, and you'll see. I think it's after the fire. Okay, no, it's still there. This is still before the fire. Does he find those cult symbols on there?
Niigata県
Yeah. So I think he goes in the office and you get a good look of what it looked like in the office.
なんか森のゴリラっていうね
Morino. I think the sign is on the ground there. I think it fell on the ground.
名前らしいんだけどもすごいセンスだなと思って来てみたわけですけども
Looks like my screen just keeps resetting.
結構ね
I don't know why.
崩
Guys.
壊が進んで
Ah,
ます
here we
ね
go. Ah, look, in better shape in that room there. Okay.
隣になんか蕎麦屋の廃墟も
Yeah.
あるっていう話だったんだけど
That's a banner. There's an
What is
old
that?
banner hanging from the thing. Yep. So this is before the fire. And does he go up to this one here?
と
This
りあえず
first
外
one?
観見ていきましょうか
Icon, yeah. Yeah, see. This is the building that got burnt here. This is the office building.
まあラブホの廃墟はな
Uh-huh. Yeah.
あんまり好きではないんだけど何これ
Rabbit poop.
ウサギの糞だね
Yep. Oh, Winnie the Pooh bear,
Usagi no funがいっぱい
which
落
is
ちてる
new. That wasn't there in the early. Let me see something. This was filmed in November. This is filmed in May earlier that year. So already things have started to change a little bit. Just little changes. Looks like some people left. Is that a computer?
このゴミは全部不法あれか
Yeah.
不法投棄のゴミっぽいよな
Yeah. He's thinking it was the Fudo, was the real estate person who put it there, or maybe people, just regular people.
うわすげえな
There's the TV sets.
不法投棄だよなテレビ
Yeah. That's the one. Okay. What else did he find?
What
There's
is
TV
that?
sets.
What are
Yeah, it's pretty much the same as it was earlier, but there's added items. Yeah, some new items are added like that. That's a new item. Refrigerator. There's a sign over there. Can't read it. A lot of those things are gone now. So hopefully he's going to start going to the part of the
ちょっ
apartment
とね
where
ライト持ってきてないからこういう窓開いてるとこじゃないと
lights on each one. I
明る
don't
く
see
てね
camera.
あじゃあね暗いと撮れないからねこういうとこじゃないとじゃあとりあえず16番入ってみますか他ちょっと窓ね閉じてて
Go
多
to
分
the
暗くて
middle
撮れないと思うん
one.
だよね
Why need you go in the middle one?
大
This
丈夫
one
か
should
よ
still have a sign on it. Every time you go upstairs, you're going, what the hell are you going to find? See, this is the area of the crowbar. Now, what? Now, let's see. I don't remember if the sign is on it this time. You think the sign would still be on the door?
うわ床ふかふかしてるわ
Yeah.
怖いな
Trees. Let's see, what do we got?
すっぽ抜けないように
There's that basket again, but no picture in the basket.
気をつけないと
I don't think, yeah, these other rooms don't have the cult sign on it.
閉まってる
Yeah. See, there's no indication that there was a sign on this door. If that sign was a sticker and it's stuck on the door, you would see like an outline of it on there, like someone had ripped it off or something. But I don't see anything that was on these other doors. Just on that first door when you enter the first room are the cult signs. Here's the fuse boxes for each room. I'm assuming that's what it is. There's the basket. No picture was in that basket. Okay, go to the room at the end and see if that symbol's on the door still. I'm trying to read that sign. It's gone. It's not on there. Yeah, you can see where it was. Someone had just torn it off before then. Watch. Right there. There was the sticker. Yeah, there it is at the top. Someone had torn it down just a few months later. This is filmed in November. The other video was filmed in May. And someone had torn the sticker down. Uh-huh. I wonder why. It's the same situation. Now wait to the end, guys. You guys hang on there to the end because we find. Oh, there's a tray that was not in there before. Some kind of. Oh, it looks like it was part of an oven. That wasn't there before. There's a remote control on the bed, which wasn't there before. There's the remote control panel on the bed. I should have lifted up the bed. Damn it. Should go back there. Yeah, there's a remote control on the bed. I don't see where the cameras would be. I see light fixtures. Someone took those down. Oh, come on. Hey, buddy. Doing great content. However, you need more followers and views to boost your... Okay, whatever. Buy my back up. Darn it. There we go. Oh, man. Are those cockroaches? And look at, there's a bottle of stuff on here that wasn't on there before. Was that in there in the previous video? I remember seeing that bottle of gel on there, or the cockroaches on there. Or the cockroaches are bees. So people go in here pretty regularly. That's why I wouldn't go back there again.
すぐね、近く国道通ってるんですよね。
Root. That's the old dresser. Someone took that out. Remote control. That's new. So some of these people go back and hang out in there. That's new. That's Fit Link. That's a new package. Someone's been going in here doing shit. Yeah, someone's been going here. Yeah. Find all kinds of weird things. Even just a few months later, people are coming back here and doing something. Gang members, maybe? Gang? Let's see other rooms. It's good to look at the details, how it changes over the years.
トイレは暗くて映らん。
You didn't want to go in there. Okay, so the paper was torn off of that one room. Okay, so see, the paper's gone on here. There was no paper on that in the first place. So. Okay, so this is the room. Was this the one I found the pictures in? Yeah, this is the room. This exact same state. It looks like someone put the covers on here. Uh-huh. So someone had left the covers on and then took them off later. Put it back on. More junk on the floor.
部屋の作りはやっぱ全部一緒だね。
Yeah. They're about the
カビ
same.
臭い。
Yeah.
どうしようか、全部見るか。全部一緒だな、これ多分。
Huh? What was that on the thing? What is that? Condom?
一緒だな、これ多分。
Okay. Let's look at the last room. Okay. He doesn't go to the other one. The middle.
そっち窓開いてたっけ？
No. Okay. What are you doing? Why didn't he go in that room? don't get it. Why did he turn around? I want to see what the rooms look like.
ああ、開けっぱなしだったわ。
Yeah, you already went through that one.
失礼しました。月の教団。
Yeah. Ah, the sign still was on there. Okay, so he didn't lift the camera up. Okay, so yeah, Kyoda.
月の教団。
Yeah. So the sign is still up there. No one had torn it off yet. Okay, so I was wrong. He didn't go in the last room. Why didn't he go into the last room? He only went into 2 rooms.
まあ普通のシンプルな
So what's
ラ
that?
ブホだよね。特に変わった要素はないんじゃないかな。
We'll go in the other ones. Go in the ones next door, the ones that were burnt down.
こっちはちょっと暗そうだからやめとくか。
Why? No, not Yamitoka.
多分
Don't
全部一緒だろ
stop. Go in.
13番空いてるけど
Yeah, go in there.
一緒でしょ。
No, it's not the same. You're gonna find different things in it. You coward.
すごい
Go
ね。
in there. Winnie the Pooh doll back there. Oh, someone covered up. See, someone covered up the kotatsu. Why didn't he go?
こっちの建物は作りが違うんだよね。でも
Yeah, it's an office
Hajime-ko.
building. Yeah, go in there. Yeah. That's where you went. I don't remember if he went in there. Tile, go upstairs now.
うわ
Ah,
なんかちょっと床が崩壊しそうだ。やめとこう。怪我したら元も子もねえから。
why? I know that, but still.
ちょっと危険な香りがすんね。これは
But I went in there.
床すっぽ抜けるのだけは勘弁してもらいたいから。
Yeah, well, I know it's
そ
all.
っちは
Yeah, he's worried about the floor. The same thing I was worried about. God damn it. I want to go in that room. Let's see what it looked like in 2016. Okay. That looks new. A wash basin right there. Hose.
うわすげえ。
2 kerosene containers. And,
うわ行かれないな。ダメだ。
yeah, I went in there. Oh. Is that a computer? Ah, I think that is a computer. It's all fucked up, though. I think that's a computer. Okay, there's the schedule board, and a clock was still there. Wow. And the ceiling was in as bad shape.
これは無理だろ
I went in there. Tractor wheel. There it is. Oops. Come on. Let's see. There. So these are the phone numbers to the workers. And if you really want to investigate what really happened here, there's the address, the post number at the top, and here are the phone numbers listed of all the people that work there. If you're really interested in knowing what was really going on in this place, you call these people and interview them and say, I mean, I would. This guy's, this looks like it's a cell phone number, 080. This is 0257. That's a different area code. The area code around here is 0255, but this is 257. He lives somewhere else. The rest of these are not, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 workers. This was a Yama. I can't tell what that says. This is Nakamura. I can't really say Maya. And the top one, I can't make out what that is. And there's another phone number right there. This is just people's schedule and their phone numbers. Damn. That wasn't there when I went.
ダメだ。
Tables turned over.
せめて1回だけでも見たいけど無理かな。
Why
ここ
didn't
が
he go?
管理のあれか。
Yeah, Conley. That's what it is. It's the office for the workers. Congratulations. Figured it out. And there's one hotel room next door to it. He didn't go up the stairs, though. Just go up there, will you? Don't be a chicken. Old toolbox right there. Yeah, this is Conley. Sangyo and Conley. Yeah, there's a sink. This is for the Vicus. Oh, look at that nice hallway. All the way down to the back. Cool. Okay. There's a sign, and the sign at the bottom right hand just says these are vacation days from May 11th to May 14th. That's all it says. And they got drawers in here. This wasn't in there when I went there. This was all gone.
暗ダメ
It's a
か
worker's bench. File cabinet. Yeah, this is Connery. Okay.
特に何もねえや
Thanks, Captain Otter.
ちょっとガラス多くて危険だわやめよう
Well, maybe if you wore some work boots. He didn't go upstairs to these old buildings. He doesn't go up there. The other guy did. He explored both.
まあちょっとね 2部屋しかね見てないんだけどもちょっと時間もないのでこれで終わりたいと思います
What is that, on his lunch breaker? There's no time.
あと何年残ってるか分かんないよなこんだけ崩壊してるかな
Yeah, well, we know. We know what year.
森のゴリラでした終わります
He didn't explore the
蕎麦屋ってどこにあるんだろうな
Yeah, I think that's,
蕎麦屋の廃墟あるっつうんだけど
yeah, over there, yeah. Farm? The Hatake?
ないじゃんね蕎麦屋の廃墟なんて
That's it.
まあいいや
Okay, so that's it. Now we go on to the next one, which was done in 2022. This is after the fire. This guy explored at night. So let's take a look. This guy was exploring at night. So we get to see a couple of years later what happened in the fire. It's pretty much kind of in the same state as when I visited, but not this. This is a little bit different. He doesn't go to the office space. He doesn't say much, I don't think. So I can say a lot. Nighttime, possibly summer. Yeah, don't know what caused that fire. That fire was caused in the cold room with the sun, I think it was. Mosquito killed on. The other one was the Tayo no Kyodan. I'm looking forward to seeing the end with this guy finds, this other Japanese guy. The last video we'll watch. To see if something, maybe there's something to this occult thing. Maybe. That's going on. Whoa. Oh, the wind? I hope that was the wind. I heard a thud sound. Thump. I never went there at night. Here's that thud. He goes, I'm getting the hell out of here. Could be somebody in there. Yeah, it could be. I thought about going to this place at night, exploring at night, but my wife said, hey, let's go there during the day and see what happens. My wife's really bothered by this whole thing. I don't think you should be doing this anymore, going exploring these abandoned places. And if I did, it'd be by myself. I don't think she wants to go anymore. Okay. So, can't really explore the room 13. It's been burnt down. He just takes the fancy. I'll go through this way. It's dangerous. Why is he going through this? Going the hard way. It's like an old Ningajo on the ground. Let's see. We got his video isn't as long. The other one that's more recent is a little bit longer. All right, what do we got here? Oh, same old crap. Oh, tripped over something. He went all the way down to the end. I didn't do that. can tell how much it's decayed in just a few years, from 2016 to 2022. Spiderwebs. Let's see, we can only see. Let me skip through SOS room 16, 17, and 18. 13 is gone. It's been burnt down. SOS. Okay. Stairs. And that's exactly what I saw too. I didn't go that way. What's that? He just went ahead. How can I go up? He didn't care how much noise he made. Now that symbol is gone. The door has been opened, and the symbol is. Oh, there's Christmas. Someone went through the rummage through the Christmas stuff. Yeah, they rummaged through it. And the basket, still no picture in that basket. And the sign is only on the first door, huh? The first door of the apartment. This is the room I went in, and the. Is that the room I went in? I think it's the room I found the picture. No, it's all with the blanket in it. That bottle is okay. I'm gonna check the book. F Kapu. Oh, okay. All right. The basket. Nope. No picture in the basket. I'm making too much noise. No sign on the door in this one. Now this is the room. Don't go downstairs. This is the room where I found the pictures. Yeah. Okay. No, it's not. What? Blanket's over there. No, it was that first room that he went in. And the drawers have been pushed back to the corner, and the drawers kind of been shut. What's that say? Yeah, there's some weird shit going on here. I have no idea. Off right there. August. Don't know what the date is. XXX. Yeah, I don't know about it. I would definitely. Lights, attic up there, autofocus. This is not the room with the drawers. It was the first room we went in. Okay, you don't have to go back. There's nothing there. Okay. Okay, this is the sign is not on the door. Yeah, the guy already looked in the bathroom before. I don't know why sometimes these guys look in one bathroom and don't look in the other one. All right. Oh, he's wearing his Nagagutsu. Uses his foot. Kind of the same. Nothing else there. The same as when I went, pretty much. Oh, there's the ointment. It's on the ground now. Or tipped over. There's a glass there with a tray. I don't remember that being there. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, so that's it. Those are the 3 rooms. Okay. That's it. Okay. Is he going to the office? Well, he didn't do anything else.
自殺って書いてある部屋があった。自殺？うん。
Are there 2 people in there? Big water jug. I remember that thing there. Okay. So yeah, there's no picture in there. See, no picture. Okay. Now, okay, we're almost done here. This isn't really that important. This was filmed. When was this one filmed? This one was filmed in February, and then a couple of months later in June. So I'll just skip this one, and I'll go to this one. This was filmed last year, about a year ago, and it pretty much looks the same as when we went just last week. Let's take a look. I'll skip through a lot of this. He goes at night again. Yeah. Love Hotel,森のゴリラ. Let's see. It's going to be pretty much, I don't remember that there. I remember the heater. I remember any of that stuff there. So that was changed. Someone took those things. Yeah. Okay, well now, this guy's got to wait to the very end now. The very last, the last video we find. Because I'm interested to hear what this Japanese guy's thoughts are on this. Yeah, that stuff had been moved around a lot since, God, just 1 year, that place had been trashed. There were more videotapes in there, or is that the same videotapes that I saw? Yeah, I just kind of go back. I think that's the same videotape. The office actually looks a little better condition than when we went. The schedule board's on the ground now. It's on the floor. Pretty much the same. This is only about a year removed, and already there's obviously people come here regularly and fuck around with things. Yeah, I know. Was it a deliberate fire? Arson, or was it accident? Hang on. Okay. Okay. SOS, still the same sign. All right. Yeah. The same old televisions that have been there, even from 2016. Yep. We go upstairs now. And it's not going to be any much different. Anyway. I don't know why they always look out the window. Hey, there's some trees over there. Yeah, the sign had been taken off. Someone ripped it off. I don't know why. He's wearing the same gloves I do. Yeah, whenever you go exploring, wear those gloves. Those good grip gloves, and they're waterproof too. The oil and water will slip right off. So those are good gloves. I like those latex. What's got a call button in there, but no cameras in here. Okay, so he goes into... This guy looks in the closets, but that's fine. And this is the room exactly as I saw it. Remember it? Nothing's changed. Tissue box is still up there. Not much is in there. Same old. The liquid is still there. That was gone when we went. Okay, just in more decrepit state. Alright, go to the next room. You're gonna look. So yeah, someone did rip the sticker. And I'll guarantee you that when you look in that basket on the ground right here, it's coming. That picture is not there. See? The picture is not there. So whatever happened was very recent, and those pictures were probably recent. See, the picture isn't in that basket, and that's pretty damn fucking weathered right there. I mean, look at all the weather damage there, and yet this picture is in this basket in perfect condition, like it's just been round, like it's been printed out of a fax or something, and just lying in this basket. So I don't know why. Wait till you see the last bit. There's no sticker on this one. The stickers are only on the first hotel when you enter, the very first one. The stickers of the cult of the sun and the cult of the moon. Okay, so just the bathroom. Yeah, Mori no Gorita, it says on there. Guys, shoes. He wear the right shoes. When I went, whoa, wait a minute. Back up a little bit. Did I just see what I thought? Feet prints. Someone walked up into there. I don't remember seeing that the first time. Yeah, someone walked up on there. Why? Someone walked on top of there. What were they trying to get? Okay. Okay, now we go into the room. This is not the room with the pictures that I found. That's the same thing. 2006-17 it says on there. Okay. Not much else. It's pretty much the same as what we found in this room. This room, not much is going on in here. Usually the room. There's the attic. Yeah. What's going on there? Anyway, let's go to the last room. All right. He shuts the door. Oh, very nice. Someone kicked the water bucket. There's the Christmas shit again. Oh yeah. Okay. Bathroom. Same old thing. I don't know why he's so interested in the garbage can. He knows the garbage can. Oh, it's interesting. This toilet was a lot of rabbit shit or cockroach shit. Can't tell. Oh, there's that picture again. Okay. So now we go into the room with the pictures. Refrigerator there. There's the drawer in the left-hand corner with the pictures. I wish he just walked over there and looked in there and opened that drawer. Packet of cigarettes. Lucky Strike, I think. Walk to the drawer. Right there. Damn, I wish he would have walked in there and opened it. I want to see if those pictures were actually in there. I can't see from there. He didn't look in there. So I don't know. I have no idea if those pictures were in there the whole time or not. I know the pictures were found. The picture I found was in that basket. The other two pictures are in that drawer, so I have no idea. Some guy rummaged through there. Okay. So now this video is almost over, and then we're going to look at another Japanese guy look at the same place we explored. But this time he has some ideas about what's going on with these abandoned hotels. Well, let's see what he says about. He says something about the occult. So we know he definitely both hotel rooms, the one that was burnt down, I can't read that, and this one, there was a sticker on just the first room. One was the Cult of the Sun sticker was on that door, and then the other hotel, this one has the Cult of the Moon. So one hotel, each of these buildings have 3 hotels in them. And the first building with the 3 hotels is represented. There's the old rice maker. Yeah, represents the Cult of the Sun, and then the next building represents the Cult of the Moon. Now, the Cult of the Sun building that was burnt down, that was the one that was burnt down. So I don't know what's going on there. We'll find out. See, these are the 3 rooms. And the first, like I was saying here, the first room here had the sticker on there, the Cult of the Moon. And the place that was burnt down was called the Cult of the Sun. But I'm not sure. I think that's deliberate what the hotel manager has done. He's detonated them. I'm not sure if it's play, act. Oh, oi. You heard a voice say oi? I didn't hear anything. Here. I didn't hear anything. SOS. And that's the first room. And this is these 3 of the rooms were burnt down, the Cult of the Sun. Yeah. So now we're gonna watch the segment of this guy's video about the occult. All right. Nice little music at the end there. What else? Okay, where are we gonna go next? He says. Okay. Now here's the last part. There's a segment here. This is in 2021. Was this after the fire? He says, Junguru no Terakura to Mori no Gorila Okaruto. Huh. Mystery. And this is what we're going to be looking at, this last segment about this possibility. The hut belongs to someone who lives in Oguni. He said that the stairs of the hut were destroyed about 3 years ago. Hut. Why does it say Mori no Gorila? Wonderful footage done. Chichibu. Looking at what this says here. Ruins are just destined to be destroyed. I don't know, come on. Another case right here, the mini torii gates and shrines are installed to deter illegal dumping. Tashikani. Yeah, it's true that prohibition signs have little effect. Yeah. Illegal dumping. That's what they're dumping. Okay, so let's take a look. This is apparently the last guy saying. Here it is. Ah, farmer there. Someone's here. All right, let's take a look at this last one. He might find some weird shit here. Because there's a farmer there. This is in 2021, after the fire. Some rain. Okay, so this is after the fire, obviously. Yeah. Very recently after the fire. 2020 was when the fire happened. Ah, okay. So this is just about a year after. Bike. Okay. This is... No one died? Okay. Dawn. What? What? Well, so what's the point?
があると、まあ、よくある話ですよね。そういうそういうエピソードが温泉街とかもあってなかなかひなびてる十日町かな、いい感じの温泉街とかもあってところですね。っていうところがまあなのかな。なんかどろうと思ったんで時期ですので。
Yeah, that's interesting. He went there. He didn't say anything about the.
さっきね、変なマスクした銅像があって、マスクした銅像ぐらいならわかるんですけど、変ななんか小学生が小学校低学年が かぶらされてるような黄色い帽子をかぶってて、またそれがおっさんなんですよ。で数珠持っててなんかねもういろいろ突っ込みどころがありすぎて引き返したんですよね。3機乗ってまあそれがねで、まあ入ったら階段があってまで今柏崎市に入りました。今はねもう山の中走ってるんですけど、柏崎市の中にそのテレクラ寺院みたいなね、テレクラ寺院があるんですよ。まあ、どんな廃墟なのか楽しみですけれども。
Where's this in Kashiwazaki? Kashiwazaki didn't say exactly where it was at.
あった人生相談やばいなこれ。これはやばい。
This place is going to.
これはやばい。
Shut down
蜂が飛んでるんですよ、入るときに。でっかいのが何蜂かはちょっと見分けが私つかないんだけど、とにかくでかい蜂が飛んでて、建物はね入り口はすごい面白かったんだけど、中はもうね荒らし尽くされてるっていう感じで、床腐っちゃってますねもう。
Okay. I wonder what this place looks like now if you went there and explored. Boiler room. He doesn't say anything about the occult. People just dumping their stuff illegally.
チラシがなんかテレクラをやってたみたいなんですけど、その時のチラシだと思うんですけどが出てきましたけど、なんかね噂っていうか過去に言った人の話だと、
telephone.
なんか応対マニュアルみたいなものがね中に置いてあったらしいんですけど、それはもうなくなってました。
Well, that looks like an interesting place. Old Famicom game. Use your manual. Well, that's not what that keyboard's doing. Yeah.
座敷でした。
That's it. Okay.
その観音寺別院がある峠は心霊スポットとしてすごく有名で、よく事故があると、まあ、よくある話ですよねそういう、そういうエピソードがあるんですが、まあ、そんな薄気味悪くはなかったですね。ただヤブとハチがまた荒らし尽くされてたのが非常に残念でした。登山口なんですね。
Yeah. The haunted spot. So it's definitely something. I mean, something to do with a cult, maybe.
誰かいるし。
So you already saw this. Okay. So this guy's talking about it too on this website, supposedly haunted spot. Okay, it refreshed. Let me translate to English. Let's see. The ruins of the gorilla in the forest, Lower Kashiwa, is the debilitated appearance seems to tell a form of glory, but it's said that terrifying, mysterious phenomena lurk in its shadow. This time we will introduce the ghost stories of the room. Oh no. Construction took place between 1962. It's probably open. Okay, that's what we already established that. 2011, the sign was still there, but it's collapsed. As of April 2019, 3 buildings remain, but by April 2020, the middle burning building was destroyed by fire. Okay, but it didn't say why it was destroyed by fire. Did I watch this one? Paranormal Phenomena of the Forest of Ghosts. I think I watched this one. Did I?
はい、
No, I didn't.
新潟県柏
I watched that one. Paranormal phenomena of this forest gorilla is I sense someone's presence. Paranormal phenomena frequently occur in the management office. Nothing. Footsteps are heard in the back room. I didn't hear any footsteps in the background. A man's voice is heard. I didn't hear any of that. Suddenly the door closes. Okay. There are experiences said to await you in Mori no Gorira, abandoned love hotel, but it didn't say anything about the occult. Caretaker's office. When you enter the manager, you can hear what sounds like someone talking in a sense the presence of someone behind you. No, I never got that at all in my video. Meanwhile, in the back room, footsteps echo through the air, even though there's no one there. Well, that's probably just you. I was about to return a card and heard a man's loud groan. Surprisingly, video camera have apparently captured a white shadow, mysterious voice. I didn't hear any of that. No. Furthermore, when you enter the room, the door suddenly closes. Okay, but it didn't say anything about. It just said you hear multiple bangs and footsteps. I didn't hear. Mysterious happenings will send. No, it doesn't. Trapped in darkness, terror from the ruins. Like what? Something was wrong. We still don't expect it. When we stepped inside the building, the atmosphere changed completely. Eerie silence enveloped us. Okay, blah blah blah. It's like creepy pasta or something. As the shadow of the buildings lengthened, eerie, blah 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 blah. Creepy pasta. It's access. Okay, nothing about the occult. That's it. Okay. He didn't say anything about those cult signs. I thought that was weird. I mean, okay. I thought it was really strange when my wife saw that video of the occult signs that were ripped down. They were clearly put there by management. So, like I said, I guess that one, I don't know what the office represents, but the one hotel that was burnt down represents the cold of the sun. The other hotel represents the cold of the moon. And they all had a sign on that first hotel, that first room only. When you go upstairs and make a left, that very first room has the sign of those cult symbols on there. So I don't know. They were old. They were put there by management. You can tell because they're very yellowed and they're kind of, there was like rubbing off of the front of the one sticker. The cult sign. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way the hotel was advertised. I can't find any information about how that was advertised, that it was represented different cult things, different cults. I don't know. Couldn't tell you on that one. But anyway, we're moving on to the next topic. And, Auf Wiedersehen.